guys, Oda here with another episode of Oda Plays Minecraft. In the world of Oda Plays Minecraft, actually the world technically is called Oda LP, but shh, that's like behind the scenes stuff. It's like, So, let's get this rolling. So today, this is episode 50, part 1. So we're gonna have a part 2 next week on Friday next week. And what we're going to do, because this is oh, should we take Pink with us? This is going to be a 50 facts about me episode in 2 parts. I'm afraid she'll die. Let's not take her. No. I want to, but no. So I'm going to go off in this direction-ish, that way, and find a cave. And we're gonna start, once I find a suitable cave, we're gonna start with the facts. I'm just gonna start listing all the things that you don't know about me that you might know, might want to know, might not even care about me. But they're there for reference. If you ever are curious, then they're there. Okay, I'm just gonna keep walking this way and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so we're here at a cave. Now, I am not actually in the cave right now. The video is just playing behind me. So we'll just get the visuals and you'll hear me talk without all the interruptions, because I've tried to record this video a few times and I'm always distracted by either darkness or zombies or whatever other mobs or any other freaky things that I get. So I'm just gonna go through down my list while you guys watch the mining. And I might add something at the end with the funny bits, because there's some funny bits when I recorded this. So I kept them, so I'll add them in at the end. Maybe I should note that in somewhere. Okay, so let's get started with the very first point. I'm Italian, but I speak Spanish because, I was born in Italy. That's why I'm Italian. And I speak Spanish because both my parents are Argentinian and I grew up in Argentina. So I spent less than half now. I spent 10 years in Argentina when I was young. So, and I speak in Spanish to my parents and my sister and the rest of my family. So I'm pretty fluent. Next I have my gaming expertise. I've been gaming since I'm 21, so that's 4 years, roughly. And I started when I was 21, but when I started playing Minecraft, I couldn't play more than 10 minutes. Otherwise, I would get really tense because the zombies would freak me out way too much. Even like just hearing the sound would just be terrible for me and my neck would tense up. So I've gone a long way. I finally am able to understand clues that the developers leave behind, right? Because sometimes they leave behind some like clues as to what you need to do or how something needs to get done, and I didn't know how to read those, and now I'm able to, sort of, getting the hang of it. Point 3 fact about me is that I have a fashion degree and I'm very proud. I love my work. I've been staying late almost every day since I started my new position 3 weeks ago, and I don't have any complaints about that because I'm staying on my own accord. Nobody's telling me you should stay and complete whatever project you need to complete. My bosses actually tell me just go home, just leave, just you can do this in the morning. I'm like, that's okay. I'll just keep working a little bit longer. But I don't want to keep that going or staying late way too much, because I don't want the channel to suffer. So I'm gonna keep the channel in mind when I'm having too much fun at work, because I like both. I like having a balance in life, so that's gonna be important. Yeah, I love my job, but I also love the channel, and I'm gonna keep them both going. Okay. Next, I am going vegan. I'm not vegan now. I'm not even vegetarian. I just happened to do a study in school about the industry, the leather industry, and that jump started my vegan, what do you call it, my vegan journey. So I'm heading there. I stopped eating red meats 3 years ago, and I stopped eating poultry this month. And next I'm gonna stop eating pork soonish. So I'm gonna slowly make the transition. I've tried going cold turkey, and that's not. I've noticed that it wasn't safe for me, because there's so much that you need to learn, and there's so much that your mind needs to adjust to, and also like your habits. It's so many like habits. So I have a cousin that went vegetarian, and she had to be hospitalized because she did it cold turkey, but she also didn't read all the things, and she didn't get, she didn't adjust properly. So I'm trying to be safe, keeping my body in mind, and I do want to save as many animals. So whenever I can, I eat vegetarian, but I do eat some protein. I do eat pork right now. Keeping all that going for now. I'm taking a long time to get to 4 points. Let's go quicker. Number 5. I've studied belly dance for 6 years when I was in high school. And I danced with a little crew. It was a little crew, or 6 girls just dancing. And we danced in weddings and festivals and dinner rehearsals. Was it dinner rehearsals? No, engagement parties, girls' nights, birthday parties. We did classes in schools. We did shows in schools. It's kind of semi-professional. We also danced in restaurants, like Greek restaurants. It's kind of fun, and we got paid for it. It's really cool. This usually shocks people that know me in person, because as point 6 goes, I am very shy and I turn tomato red. So whenever I tell people that I used to belly dance and that I danced in front of at least 300 people. Actually, there's more, but there's this one gig we had like 10,000 people, but we weren't the only act. There was more acts, so that don't really count. That one doesn't count. But yeah, like Indian weddings sometimes go to like 300 people, and they're so fun, and they're the best. Like, that was the best gig ever. But that's why it turns, like, it shocks people, because I'm so shy. Yeah. Sleepy voice is taking its toll. So next, I have, this one was suggested by, I think, Digi. 3 things, Digimaster. You don't know him? His channel is usually in the comment section. I'm just gonna... he asked, what are 3 things that make me happy? So I had to try and condense it in a way. So dancing is one of them. I dance kind of like, I don't know if, have you seen Love Actually, where Hugh Grant dances in his a living room, like around his whole house. That's kind of me, like that's kind of my, like what I do on a weekly basis. Before recording this episode, I was dancing for half an hour, but my record is 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, I like dancing. It makes me really happy. The next one is keeping myself busy makes me happy. When I'm doing things, it makes me pretty happy because I feel pretty accomplished and it feels good. And then the other one is my family. And by family, I mean my close family, so my parents and my sister, and also my extended family. That also includes my adopted family, all the Argentinians that live in Canada that we have dinners with. They're not really family, but we usually have, all the family things with them, like Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff. With Thanksgiving, we have them with them, so they're kind of family, but they're not really. So they're adopted family. And also includes my boyfriend and my 2 cats, because I like spending time with them too. So next I have, if I could be any creature in the world and in the fantasy world too, I would be a magical mermaid. That if I could be a magical mermaid, I don't need dancing. It's okay. I'll probably dance underwater. I'm sleepy. So next I have that I hate saliva. Any saliva, like dogs. I don't like dog kisses. Hate dog kisses. My boyfriend's parents have a dog, and he likes to lick my feet when I have flip-flops, and I'll just let him and just like try and avoid the gag reflex that I have every time. And then sometimes I gag when I brush my teeth, but it's not because when you're brushing your teeth and you maybe like go a little bit too far, if you gag. No, it's mostly because if you brushing your teeth for too long, you have like saliva buildup. Yeah, you get saliva buildup, and then it's just kind of like old saliva sitting in your mouth, and it's just gross, and I gag. So I have to like immediately just throw it out on the sink. Just go away. Yeah, I gag at my own saliva. That's the thing. 10. I grew up with cats, so I walk really, really lightly. I'm pretty stealthy when I walk. So I could be a ninja. Then again, I am very clumsy, so then that wouldn't work. But I've had people that just jump when they see me because they're like, "When did you get here?" It's like I've been. You didn't know, like you didn't hear me coming? I was like, no, you're so quiet. So that's, yeah. I thank my cats for teaching me the art of stealthy moving. Stealthy walking. Then I have, I had this question. What gets me annoyed, or what annoys me? And I don't really get annoyed easily. But when I do get annoyed, I go straight to mad. I don't get annoyed, I get mad. And I don't get just mad, I get Latina level mad. Like, it takes me a while to get back to normal, basically. What else? Yeah, no. Yeah, so I don't get mad very often, but when I do, I get very stubborn and narrow-minded, I guess. So it's very hard for me to get back to an open-minded view of things. Number 12, I'm always planning a new venture in the world of business. And I never actually pursue them. I just like planning them. I plan the name, and I plan the product, I plan who I would be targeting, and I do all my research and who the target market would be, and I get all really excited and it's like plan the website or plan who I would be selling it to, or where I would be selling it, what fabrics I would be using. I sometimes even started actually designing clothes, but I never take it anywhere. I don't know, I find starting businesses very fun, but like the whole process of actually doing all the research is really fun. So I like that. Plus, as point 13 says here on my list, I really like planning, and I like writing lists and finding creative solutions to different problems. So if I notice anything, like, I don't know, like I'll try to find problems and try and solve them. Even if they're not obvious problems, I'll just try to solve them. I don't know. It's something that they taught me at school. It's hard to get a grasp around it. 14. I'm very territorial, and I appreciate it when people give me my space, and they respect my belongings, and that would be more of the fact that I don't mind sharing my stuff as long as people ask if I'm okay with that, you know, ask permission. Like, I don't like people just taking stuff and being like, here's your ruler, I took it from you. That kind of isn't nice. I don't really like that. So, and I also like having my alone time. So I think it works out with my boyfriend. My boyfriend, he works shifts, and sometimes they don't match with my hours. And usually for people that work in his field, they find it hard to maintain a relationship because of the hours. But because I like my alone time, I think it works pretty well, because I don't necessarily need or want to be with him 24/7. I like being with him, but I like being by myself here and there. So it's nice. I like it. I like my alone time. And yeah, I like my own things too. That goes for the territorial. So my boyfriend always asks, why don't you want to use my computer? He always asks, if you need a PC and you don't have to wait till you buy a PC, you can use my PC for the meantime. And I'm like, no, it's okay, I'll just wait. And so he's always worried. Well, he's always wondering why I don't want to use his computer. But I think that's why. Because I don't like to use other people's stuff, and I don't like people using my stuff. It's just like my own things. So that's quite a long explanation. I am usually pretty quiet. In a party, I am usually in a corner or sitting on one side of the couch and listening. I like to listen to what other people are saying. I like to take in their opinions, and for the most part, I don't feel that my opinion or my comments are good enough for other people to be, I don't know. Have you ever had like times where you say something out loud and you share your views with other people, and they're like, no, you're wrong, but not in a very I think you're wrong. It's more like, no, you are wrong, or you don't know anything. So it's kind of, I usually tend to not share my opinions when I'm with other people in person. Here I don't mind, because you're not really here, so I don't actually get to see your reactions. So this is good. This is a good practice for me. Saying things for the heck of saying things. What? Yeah, so usually I'm pretty quiet. But usually people think that I'm not having fun, but actually I'm having fun. I don't need to have like a really deep conversation about life to have a good time, or to, I don't know, or I don't need to have a lot of booze to have a good time. I think the best type of party for me, this is point 16. The best kind of party is a dance party. I don't need booze to have a blast. I can just wiggle around like a spaghetti and I'm happy. And it's just giggles and laughs all the time. I can make, if it's a dance party, I'm in the middle of it. If it's a drink and talk party, then I'm like somewhere in a corner. That's basically it. Let's see, 17. So I work in fashion, so you would think, oh yeah, she's probably pretty trendy and fashionable and very stylish, and that's incorrect. I feel like I'm in a constant style crisis, which means that I don't know what is my style. I don't know how to dress myself in a way that's cohesive, and I don't know how to pick up a wardrobe. I'm okay with picking up an outfit and making it work for a certain situation, but I don't know how to pick up a whole wardrobe that makes sense and then will work for a whole year or something. I don't know. Like, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. So yeah, constant crisis. Last year I was in a bohemian vibe, and this year I'm in a sporty vibe. So very different things, and not even like a bohemian sporty vibe. It's more of a intense sporty vibe. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sleepy. Let's see. What's next? Yeah. Oh, well, once I'm asleep, point 18, nothing wakes me up. And that's true. Once I usually need minimum 3 alarms. Or, yeah, minimum 3 alarms to wake up. But if it's a really, like, tonight, right now it's 12:22 a.m. in a Thursday, and I have to wake up in like 6 hours or less. So, and I still need to shower, so I'll probably need 5 alarms, maybe 6 alarms tomorrow morning, or in a few hours to wake up, because I don't wake up. The thing is that I do kind of wake up, but I don't get up. I just fall back asleep. Yeah. Sometimes I don't even remember my alarms going off, but somehow they got turned off. So I don't know how that happens. Yeah. So I'm a sound sleeper. Nothing will wake me up. 19. I can only eat eggs. Well, I have written that I can only eat eggs one way, but that's not fair. I love eggs, and I'll eat eggs whichever way they come. Of course, with my vegan approach to life, eventually I'll stop eating eggs. But I'm just gonna say, I'm going vegan for the ethical reasons. I still think meat and eggs and all the cheesy goodness, everything of that sort is mouth-watering, and I think it's pretty yummy. So yeah, I love eggs. And there's one particular way that I like eating my eggs. They need to either be poached or sunny side up, and I eat all of the white area first. I cut around the yolk so that there's only the yolk, and then I peel the white the white that's left on the yolk, so the yolk is all by itself. There's no white on it. And they have to be really runny. So I try to put them on my fork really gently so that they don't break. Because if they run before they hit my mouth, it's a disaster. I can't eat it. I eat it still, but it's disappointing. So I put the entire yolk in my mouth, and then I'm happy. No egg can be spilled. I can't handle spilling an egg. I don't know why, but that's how I eat my eggs. No spillage. They have to be really runny, but no spillage. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. My boyfriend was saying that it kind of looks like a ceremony when I eat my eggs. It's okay. The next one that I have, we're pretty close to done. I can see that we're past 25 minutes. Next one that we have is I like to make stuff. When I was a kid, all I really liked to do, I'd never liked sports. I never liked most things, except I really like to draw. I really like to paint. I like to design. I like to make clothing. I made my grad dress. That was fun. When I graduated from high school, I made my grad dress. So yeah, I used to make jewelry. I like doing DIYs. I have a million plans and different like cutouts and things for DIY projects, but I never have either the time or the supplies or thing. Like I never have I never get into it. And I'm a Libra, as point 22 says. I'm a Libra, so I'm a pretty balanced person. So I have the moments where I'm really active and I'm really proactive and I just like get things done and I'm really busy. And then there have the low moments when I'm just procrastinating all the time and I just binge watch a TV show and I do nothing for 3 days straight. I haven't hit that yet. It's gonna come soon, I think, because I've been pretty crazy for the past month. I'm pretty busy for the past month. So I'm gonna hit a low pretty soon. That said, I'm a lazy bum sometimes. When those low points come in, I'm a pretty lazy bum. So I think that's why the main reason why I don't have cable TV, because I'm afraid that if I were to have cable TV, all I'd be doing all day would be watching TV, and then I wouldn't be able to keep up with the channel, because I find TV pretty addictive. So I keep away from it. Yeah. 24. The things that I miss most about South America. Also suggested, I think, by Digimaster. Those are my extended family that I get to see usually once every 2 or 4 years. My friends, which, depending on schedules, sometimes I get to see them when I visit and sometimes I don't. So sometimes I have 8 years between each visit with them. And then my hometown. I miss walking around my hometown. My hometown is so beautiful. It's just, I just want to be there all the time. But I can't because it's unsafe and I'd rather be here where I am right now. And for the last point, this is a 30-minute episode. I'm so sorry, guys. The last point is the two people that I'm fooling myself with, that I'm open to just be my silly person, is my boyfriend and my sister. I don't know, if you think that I'm cute or nice or whatever it is that you think I am, multiply that by 100, and that's probably what you'll get if I were myself. Hopefully in the lifetime of this channel, I'll break through my shell a little bit more. Like I've had, I think I'm a little more open to showing you more sides of me at this stage of the channel. But hopefully in the next, few months to a year, I'll get more comfortable talking to you guys and all that. So yeah, those were 25. I'm sorry that the episode's a little longer than usual, but we got it done. Yeah, so that's it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys feel closer to me, and if you wanna leave in the description a little fact, like a weird fact about you that it'd be nice to read. Yeah, don't be afraid to share. Definitely don't be afraid to share. We'll see you again next episode for another 25, from 26 to 50 for part 2 of episode 50. Yes. So thanks so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye! So I wouldn't be surprised if there's... Oh, no! Juice! Oh, scaring me. Why would you? Oh, no. No! Dang it. Bleh.